Alright, everybody. This is going to be the first matchup of the week. I'm going to do it a little bit differently, and rather than just go all over the place, I'm actually going to go from my least exciting matchup of the week all the way down to the matchup of the week. I want to give a lot of credit to our league manager. This is a lot more difficult than you guys think. Everything down to the lighting. I've got to have the windows and shades drawn behind me. People think I'm doing weird things in here. All the way down to the fact that I'm trying to make predictions, and you guys aren't even starting your lineup. That damn Serb. I've got to look at here, and based on the lines, you've got Micah or House of Pain over you by 72 points. 72 points? Come on. I'm going to make some assumptions here. You've got Matt Ryan, Michael Turner, Jeremy Macklin, Greg Olson, and the Ravens D all on bye sitting in your lineup. So I think I'll make some adjustments for you, make some suggestions for you, and see if we can't get a little bit closer. No, I don't think it's going to be a 72-point win, but it is going to be a win for House of Pain regardless. I'm predicting something a little bit closer, somewhere between the 10 to 15-point range. To kick it off, let's start with the QBs. Like I said, Matt Ryan is on a bye, so please do us all a favor. You're going to put Matt Schaub in, no doubt about it. He's currently projected at 15 points. I think he's going to be a little bit more than that. I really like Matt Schaub. I had him as a QB in another league last season. I love that he's got what I consider one of the best wide receivers in the league, and Andre Johnson. He's got Kevin Walters, who's serviceable, Jacoby Jones, who's also serviceable. So he's looking pretty. I'm going to project him at more like 25. I think Indy is going to step up their run D. Want a little bit of revenge from week one's embarrassment from Arian Foster. So yeah, Matt Schaub, put him in there. He's getting 25. On the other side, Matt Castle going against Buffalo. Buffalo's pass defense, not too shabby, not too bad. They have Matt Castle projected at 14. I kind of agree with that. They've been very much relying on Thomas Jones and Jamal Charles to get them their scores. As of late, Dwayne Bowe has started to step up. So yeah, he is gonna get you maybe 1-2 touchdowns. So I'm gonna predict Matt Castle more at the 18-point range instead of the 14 that they have listed. Going into your running backs, House of Pain had a little disappointment from Rashard Mendenhall last week. He only put up 3 points, but this week he's going against New Orleans on a Sunday night game. Sunday nights, Monday nights, it's all about offense. So I really do think that the 15 points that Mendenhall has projected, I think he's going to get a 100-point or 100-yard game plus a tutty. So maybe a 90-point game plus a tutty, 15, 16 points for him. He has Arian Foster, said demolisher of the Indiana Colts in week 1. This time they're in Indy, and I do think Indy is going to step up their game. So don't expect that 40-point game again. I do think it's going to be around the range of 25. Indy's D, regardless, even if they do step it up, is not that great. So have a look at maybe a 20-point game, 2 touchdowns for Arian Foster. On the other side, Michael Turner is sitting in your lineup, that damn Serb. Please bench him. He's got to buy. You're going to have to place. Your only options are Leon Washington and Sean Green. You're going to have to go with Sean Green on this one. He's not been all that productive with LT's resurrection. But Jets are coming off a bye week. Both are rested. I think they're going to really utilize them at a larger capacity. So you can expect Sean Green, who's projected currently at 4 points, to do a little bit better than that, but not much. I see him doing about 30 yards, maybe a touchdown. So give him 9 points on the day. And then you have Darren McFadden, Toast for the Douchebags Killer, aka. He's going against Seattle's defense this week. A mediocre defense at best. I think he is going to have a huge game. You're projected at 16 for him. I actually think that is right about what he'll get. I see him having a 120-yard game with a touchdown, maybe 2. So 22 points for him. Moving on to the flex position, you have Chad Ochocinco sitting there. I think you leave him there. Can't really do much worse. At least not on your team. You can't do much worse. He's currently projected at 13 against Miami. I can see it. I'm going to say 9, maybe 10. But not beyond him to pull in 13. Moving even further down on the flip side of that matchup, you have Brandon Marshall, who is really the only wide receiver option in Miami. Have him projected at 14, which I do agree with. You can expect that. And then your second receiver, Jeremy Maclin, on a bye. You're going to have to slip. Your options are Braylon Edwards or Hines Ward in there. I kind of think that Hines Ward is going to be the better of the two options. Santonio Holmes is going to look to, move into his usual status and be the highlight for a team. So I don't think Braylon Edwards has that much of a chance. Currently, he's projected at 12. I don't think that's going to happen. Whereas Hines Ward, he is also having the ball hawked from him by Mike Wallace, but I think he's got the better opportunity against New Orleans on that Sunday night game. On the other side, you've got in the flex position for House of Pain, Pierre Garçon, who's probable at the moment on a Monday night, listed at 15 with all the injuries going on in Indy. I see him having possibly an 80-yard receiving day, but I don't see him getting any touchdowns. I think it's going to go more on the way of Donald Brown, who will probably be the running back, as well as Reggie Wayne. Greg Jennings against the Jets. I think that Jennings has not done what he's been projected to do, and going to continue not to do what he's been projected to do. He's listed at 14 points. I think he's going to have maybe 12. 60-yard game with a 1 touchdown. And then you have Deion Branch. Deion Branch had a big game in his first week in New England, but then followed it up with a pretty lame week in New England. Coming into Minnesota on Sunday, I don't think that Tom Brady is really going to focus on any one player. I think he's going to move it around. Wes Welker is going to get the ball for sure. Aaron Hernandez, the tight end, is going to get the ball. Deion Branch will get his looks, but I don't see him getting any much more than maybe 9 points. Your guys' tight ends, Jason Witten, House of Pain, he's going to have a huge game. Kitten is now the quarterback, his first game in, so he's going to be dropped down to quite a bit. Greg Olson is that damn Serb's quarterback, and our league manager has told you time and time again, swap him out for Vicente Senko. If you don't do it this week, you're not only a damn Serb, but you're a damn fool. Olson's on a bye, so please start Senko. Not projected for much, but you're going to get more than the player that's on bye. Your Raven defense, please swap them out. Kickers, whatever. Steelers D against New England, or New Orleans, not going to do that great, I don't think, but whatever. That's your guys' weekly update. I'm going House of Pain over that damn Serb by 15.